this group is very comfortable with you, right?
Yes.
I've known you guys since y'all were real little.
They love to talk too.
So, on the end, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell everyone else in the room who doesn't know who you are. Tell us your name, where you go to school right now, what position you play.
My name is Trinity. I go to Varsity Academy and I play point guard.
Trinity, what's your last name?
Bankston.
Great.
My name is Maya Brooks. I go to Kirkwood Middle and I'm a point guard.
Excellent.
My name is Alea Harris. I go to Kirkwood Middle and I'm a point guard.
Great. So, Alea and Maya, you guys are going to Kirkwood. Kirkwood is a school in its first year of existence. In their first year, they play with, I think, 8 or 9 freshmen and a sophomore. And as a first year school, they actually had 2 playoff wins. And so you guys will be stepping into a very competitive situation with girls who have success as a basketball team. How do you think you'll fit in there? Maya, you go first.
I actually don't know if I'm going to Kirkwood High or Clarksville Christian School with my sister. So
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. So even if you go to Crossville Christian School, that school has had a lot of success. They've got what, 3 state championships and 2 national championships. And so out of the situation you walk into, you're going to walk into a competitive situation with a bunch of winners. Do you think you'll fit in there?
Yeah.
Why? Good. And Alea? So you have big shoes to fill. Your father is on staff at Austin Peay. You got a reputation up here. I've heard a lot about you as a point guard. I've heard you described as a little bulldog. I've heard you described as scrappy. I've heard you described as heady, smart with a high IQ. Can you live up to all those things?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me why.
Because that, that's how I play.
Okay. Does your size intimidate you step into the high school level?
No.
Okay. You said that with confidence and quickly. Have you had that question before?
Yes.
Okay. So, what do you say to other players who may look down upon you because of your size?
I think that I don't think it's like a negative thing, because smaller people are usually faster and more like aggressive, so they can do a lot more.
Excellent. And so, I'll ask this question to everyone eventually, but I want to ask you, in 4 years when you are choosing a college, what team would you like to have on as an option for you?
I like South Carolina or LSU.
Okay, good. So we'll make sure that Don and Kim both get this video, right? All right. All the way down to the end. Miss Bankston. So you said you're a point guard.
Yes, sir.
You're a big guard. What does that mean to you?
Well, it means a lot because I'm able to also go down to the post when I have another ball handler on my team.
Okay. So you go down the post, right? And you scream out mouse in the house, right? When you took that guard who was defending you, you put him in the post, right? And what do you think is your biggest asset as a player, whether you're in the post or you're out on the wing with the ball in your hand?
My limb.
Okay. Good. So, who would you credit for your basketball success?
Probably mostly Coach Charlie.
Okay. Good answer. I'm sure he paid you for that. Charlie's a good coach, so in all seriousness, Charlie's a good coach.
Yeah.
So, one of the things that we talk about in Playmaker is you're not great unless you can't be great until you're grateful. Who are you grateful for?
My mother.
Tell me why.
Because she does like a lot for me that so many people can't. And she influences me to do great stuff.
Okay. When's the last time you told her that?
I really do that.
Okay. You said you rarely tell her that? Make sure she knows that, okay? That is very important. Your mom's a great person. She deserves to hear that, okay? Tell me what you are most excited about as you approach ninth grade.
Probably having class with new people.
Okay. And then what was your biggest accomplishment as an eighth grade ball player?
Having 228 point games.
Good, excellent, excellent. Maya, what was your biggest accomplishment as an eighth grade ball player?
Our team made it and won the championships, district championships.
Good. Now, this was the second year for Kirkwood Middle School,
Yes.
and you won a district championship?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty special, right? Okay, Alea, you were part of the championship team. What was your biggest accomplishment other than winning a district championship?
I think like helping them get there, being a point guard and like leading the team.
Okay, excellent. Maya, again, in 4 years, when you are choosing a college, what schools would you like to be options for you?
Probably LSU.
Okay, gotcha. Ms. Basin, are you gonna say LSU or can I say, okay, what schools would you like to be options for you?
UT.
UT, okay, good, I like that. Go, you got good.
Yeah.
There's some Pat fans here. So, excellent, ladies, thank you so much. Grab your name back. Okay, let's start on the end. Everyone introduce yourself by telling us your name, where you attend school, what position you have.
My name is Bree Jones. I go to Grayson County Middle School, and I'm a point guard.
Bree, thank you.
My name is Kansas Wright, and I attend Greenbrier Middle School, and I'm a post.
You said Tanza?
Yes.
Thank you.
My name is Layla Clark. I go to Clarksville Academy, and I'm a point guard.
Okay, great. Layla, you come from a long line of basketball players, even dating back to your grandfather. Of all the ball players in your family, who do you think is the best?
I said my grandpa.
Your grandpa? Not your mom? So who's better, your mom or your dad? You think your dad was a better ball player? There's some people that probably disagree. Your mom could go. So what is the best thing about your game?
I think that being able to shoot it and drive it.
Okay, shooting and driving it. Okay. Good. Tanza, what makes you different than other post players that people will see in this game next week?
I'm taller, and I can make good moves to the goal.
Okay, gotcha. So how tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
5'8". Do you think that gives you an advantage?
I think it does.
Okay. Do you think you will still have that advantage in high school, or do you think you'll have to adjust a little bit?
I think we'll definitely have to adjust since they're more taller.
Okay. What adjustments do you feel like you'll need to make for next year?
Being quicker when driving.
Okay. Good. Bree, tell me what was your biggest accomplishment as an 8th grade ball player?
Probably starting varsity for my high school team
Okay.
and improving my scoring.
Okay, gotcha. And so you have how many years of varsity?
2.
2 years of varsity already. How was that experience?
I'm definitely grateful that I had it. That way I don't have to start over. That way I don't have to start over as a 9th grader.
Okay, gotcha. Do you know how many points you have already?
In the last 2 seasons, 395.
Gotcha. And so we've got a future 1,000-point scorer at the high school level, I'm sure. You don't have to say it, but you know, you've already got 400 points already going into your freshman year, and then you got 4 years to improve upon that. What's one thing that you will work on in your game this summer?
Probably my shooting. I can shoot, but I definitely need to improve on it. That's probably my weakest part of my game.
Okay. Layla, if someone were to do a scouting report on you as a ball player, what would they say?
I think they would say I'm just quick as a guard and get to the basket and then make the right read.
Okay. Good. So what do you, what's going to be the most exciting part about playing in high school for you?
Well, I've already played a year, so probably just being able to lead my team.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you did play a year. You guys came over and played Northeast. I didn't realize that you were still an 8th grader at that time. You didn't look like an 8th grader on the court. You looked like you belonged there. and I was impressed with the way you played. And you and I, we talked privately about some things that I felt like you did well and some things you should continue to do. And so I'm excited to see what you do over your high school career. Tanza, do you come and work out with Cherry?
I used to.
Okay, you used to. That's a 40-minute drive. That's a big commitment
Yeah.
to do that. Why would you make that commitment?
I want to get better as a ball player,
Okay. Why?
to improve my game.
Okay. So what goals do you have for basketball?
I want to graduate and have good grades, and I want to go to D1 level.
Okay. Is there a couple of schools that you would like to choose from when you get to that point?
I'd say Vanderbilt or Austin P.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. We could see you in red and black. So have you had a chance to go over see a game at the new arena yet?
I don't think so.
It's a beautiful place. The F&M back arena. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. That's a new arena where they play Austin P. I had a chance to watch a couple of the girls' games, and so, man, they're asking a lot out of the players over there, and they're recruiting McDonald's All-American finalists, and so hopefully you'll be able to get to that point as well. Bree, what are your goals in basketball?
Definitely to play college somewhere.
Okay.
Preferably D1, but I just want to keep playing.
Okay. So what schools would you like to have as options when you get to that point?
Probably South Carolina, LSU, UConn.
Okay. Gotcha. So we're going big or going home, right? Yeah. And so you guys have a lot of work to do to get there, right? But I don't think, given the fact that you're here at this game, it's not insurmountable. You can do that. Layla, what schools would you like to have as options for you when you get to that point?
Probably University of Kentucky or UT.
Okay, gotcha. A little bit closer to home. Okay, that's good. Excellent. Ladies, you did a great job. If you grab your name badges, and if you'll call with some kids, she'll show you where to go. Give them a big hand. So we'll start on this end this time. Tell us your name, what school you attend, and what position you play.
My name is Cadence Burry. I go to Bowling Green Junior High, and I'm a point guard.
Great, thank you. And tell me your first name again.
Cadence.
Candace?
Cadence.
Cadence. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
My name is Talia Patterson. I go to Coopertown Middle School and I play point guard.
Talia. Talia. Thank you, Talia. I appreciate it.
My name is Eva Eaton. I go to Inman Middle School and I'm a point guard.
What middle school?
Inman Middle School?
Inman and Eva, correct?
Yes.
So Eva, tell me what was your biggest accomplishment as an 8th grader?
Probably growing as a team and winning area or area championship.
Okay, excellent. Talia, tell me what your high school team can expect to get out of you when you get there.
I hope they expect me to be able to do everything else everybody else is to do, even if that means like playmaking.
Okay, great. Cadence, what's the most unique part of your basketball game?
My handle.
Your handles? Okay. Pull the mic a little bit closer to you, Tony. You said your handle?
Yes, sir.
Okay, why do you think that would be an asset for a point guard?
You need somebody that can handle the ball. You don't want to make a lot of turnovers.
Gotcha. So Cadence, what can your high school teachers expect out of you in the classroom?
Stay quiet, good grades, and be a good example for others.
Good, excellent. That sounds like a point guard, right? To be a good example for others. Talia, who's been the biggest influence on you in your life?
Definitely my middle school coach.
Okay. And why would you say that?
Because when I came in 6th grade, I wasn't as good as I was in 8th grade, and I feel like he played a big impact on me.
Okay. Who are you grateful for?
My mama.
Is Mama here?
Yes.
Mama? Okay. She gets ice cream on the way home, okay? Yeah. Eva, what do you think will be the biggest challenge stepping up to play in 9th grade?
Definitely more physical. People are going to be better than me, so it'll make me better.
Okay, great. Talia, what one thing will you work on this summer to improve yourself? I'm sure you're working on several things, but what do you think is the most critical part of your game that you need to improve this summer?
My shooting abilities to get open shots and create space.
Okay, great. And then Cadence, what do you think is the most critical part of your game that you need to improve upon this summer?
My shooting in my left hand.
Okay. Dribbling or shooting with your left hand or just controlling the ball with your left hand?
Like dribbling with my left hand.
Okay, excellent. Eva, when you get to this point in your senior year in high school or your junior year, you'll want to have college choices. Which colleges would you like to be options for you?
Definitely UConn, Tennessee, South Carolina.
Okay, great. Talia, same question.
I would like to go to LSU or North Carolina.
Okay, good. North Carolina's a new school. That's different than everyone else has said. And then Cadence, what about you?
South Carolina or LSU.
Okay, gotcha. So, have you guys told your parents that these are your goals? And have you told your coaches that these are your goals?
Yes, sir. I actually went to LSU game to watch them play against Vanderbilt.
Okay, good. Talia, have you told people that these are your goals?
Yes, all the time.
Okay, gotcha. And then Eva?
Yes.
Okay. So, it's important that you let your parents and your coaches know that these are your goals because that should set the trajectory of the work that you put in. You can't put in community college effort and expect to go play at UConn or LSU or Vanderbilt or UT or South Carolina, right? And so your parents and your coaches won't expect for you to put in that type of effort. And so when they ask you guys to do different things, when they have different standards for you than other people's parents have for them, understand that you've expressed and you've said with your mouth that these are your goals. And so that's the standard that other people are going to hold you to. When you come in the gym with Terry, if he knows that you have an expectation to try to play for LSU or try to play for South Carolina, he knows exactly what that looks like. He's had conversations with those coaches, and so he's going to expect you to do things differently than someone who's going to play at a community college or a JUCO. Does that make sense? Okay. Great job, ladies. You can take your name tags, and then Chantil will take you to the photo shoot. Give them a hand. All right. And can you introduce yourself for me? Your first and last name, what school you attend, and what position you play.
My name is Grace Merriman. I go to William James Middle School and I play point guard.
Great. You said Grace, correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'm Caroline Baker, and I play at Charlotte Middle School, and I play center.
Great, Caroline. Thank you.
My name is Presley Moore. I go to Houston County Middle School and I'm a post.
Great. Presley, Houston County has a long history of solid basketball play. As a matter of fact, Coach Clark coached there for several years and was very successful. Layla's father. Tell us how you intend to help keep that alive, that Houston County high level performance alive when you get there to high school.
I would just try to work and continue to get better and just keep the legacy going.
Okay. Caroline, have you always played center?
Pretty much. I play guard some, because I can kind of play a little bit all the way around. Depends on my teammates and what I need during the game.
Okay. So Caroline, what do you think you need to improve upon most this summer in order to make an impact at high school? You don't have to worry about everything, just one thing.
Definitely my strength.
Okay, gotcha. And do you have a strength and conditioning plan that you're working on?
I mean, after a certain part of my life that's coming up very soon, my mom plans on getting me in the gym a little bit more to work on that type of stuff.
Okay, great. Make sure that you ask around here. There's a strength and conditioning coach that's in the building today, Mr. Harris. If you get a chance to meet him, maybe get some insight from him. That's part of being a part of this family. We all work together. We want to see everyone grow and get better. And we tap into our resources, and that could be a resource. Alea, raise your hand. Make sure you introduce us to your dad, okay? Great. Grace, tell us what your high school team and your high school teachers can expect out of you next year.
The team can expect me to work hard and in the classroom just to pay attention and get grades and get my assignments done.
Now, what schools would you like to have as options for you when you get to that point where you're choosing colleges?
The University of Tennessee.
Okay, gotcha. That's it, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's your goal. Cool. Caroline?
I don't know yet, but I know I'd rather stay closer to home, somewhere in Tennessee.
Okay, excellent. And remind me your name again?
Caroline?
No, not yet. You remind me your name? Presley? Okay. What schools would you like to have as options for you when you get there?
UT.
UT? Good. Excellent. And so all three of you may end up at UT together since Caroline's going to stay close to home anyway, right? So Presley, what do you think was the biggest accomplishment for you as an 8th grader?
I would say my biggest accomplishment would be not getting injured because my 6th and 7th grade year I was hurt and I didn't get to play. So
Yeah, the best ability is availability. Okay. Caroline and Grace, can you answer that same question? What was your biggest accomplishment as an 8th grader?
Probably back-to-back 19-point games or defeating our rivals in the district championship by 1 point.
Excellent. Good.
Probably having a 20-point game and just learning to work with the different circumstances that I got put in.
Okay. This game is going to be exciting. You see the talent that's in the room. When you hear we had a couple 28-point games, 19-point games on back-to-back nights, or back-to-back games, 20-point games, and so we can expect to see a pretty exciting game next week. So thank you, ladies. We appreciate you. So let's start on the end. Tell me your name, what school you attend, and what position you play.
my name's Lillian Eaton. I go to Inman Middle School and I'm a shooting guard.
Lillian, thank you.
My name is Addison Littleton, and I go to Inman Middle School, and I'm a point guard.
Okay, Ashley.
My name's Amelia Watkins, and I go to Inman Middle School, and I'm a guard.
Inman in the house, right? Amelia, Addison, and your first name? Lillian, what was the best thing about playing with these two young ladies next to you?
Definitely having them push us and like having a lot of fun with them.
Okay, gotcha. Addison, tell me what your high school team can expect to get out of you next year.
I think I see the floor pretty well, so they can count on me to pass the ball, and yeah.
Who are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for my family.
For your family? Is your family here?
Yes.
See, everybody's trying to get ice cream on the way home. Yeah, cool. So what was your biggest accomplishment as an 8th grader?
My 6th and 7th grade year, I didn't average many points. I had like 2 points per game. And this year, I really showed out in my scoring.
Okay, good. Addison? Give me a scouting report on you.
Well, I get in my head a lot, so yeah. But I have great defense, and I pass the ball a lot.
Okay. Lillian, if I were to defend you, what would make me successful defending you?
Pushing me left. I could definitely work on my left.
Okay. Gotcha. So now that you gave a brief scouting report on yourself, is that your intention to work on this summer as your left?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I guess the last question for all three of you, because we're pressed for time now, is what colleges would you like to have as options for you when you get to that point where you choose?
Definitely UT and then Vanderbilt.
Okay, excellent.
UT and LSU.
Okay.
I've always wanted to go to UT too.
Excellent. Great job, ladies. We thank you so much for your time. So introduce yourself, tell us your name, your school, and what position you play.
My name is Addison Deere. I go to Inman Middle School and I'm a coach.
So Inman had 2 Addisons? Excellent.
I'm Avery Thompson, and I go to Adairville Middle School, and I play either 1 or 2.
Why does everyone that goes to Adairville Middle School that I've seen over the last 10 years all sound alike? So, tell me, what was your greatest accomplishment at Adairville Middle School?
I'm vice president of the junior beta club.
That's a great answer. And I didn't ask what was your greatest accomplishment as a basketball player on purpose. I wanted to see how you would answer that. And that was a perfect answer for that. You gave me an off the court answer. Now on the court, are you that smart on the court as well?
Most of the time, I definitely make a few mistakes here and there though.
Okay, everybody makes mistakes,
Yeah.
all right? So what thing will you work on this summer to improve your basketball game?
Probably getting stronger and then growing my confidence.
Okay, excellent. Addison? Tell me what your high school team will get from you next year.
Putting in a bunch of work over the summer to at least start at least one summer game in my 9th grade year and starting my 10th grade.
Okay. So you're trying to be a starter at least one game, 9th grade year, and you want to be a full-time starter 10th grade year. Okay. What things do you think you'll have to do to get there?
Always put in my work over when I'm off and just keep going.
Okay, great. So what colleges would you like to have as options for you when you get to the point where you're making that choice?
Probably
UT, okay. And then your options, your college options that you would like to have?
Maybe Vanderbilt, but I'm still deciding.
You still decide, Avery? Okay. So Avery, what is one thing that you think that makes you special as a ball player? How did you get to this game?
Probably my work ethic. I work really hard.
Okay, good. And Addison, what thing do you think made it easy for Terry to choose you for this game?
working hard.
Okay, good. Excellent. Ladies, thank you so much. I'll give them a hand. And if you follow Francis, you can